The powers that be are dismantling rich people right now. See, the thing about it is they don't see it, and nobody can see it because they don't understand the blueprint and the plan. The man who understands the blueprint, and the plan cannot be misled. Like E just said, Kanye West is a perfect example of not even just Kanye West is the perfect example, right? This man was a quote unquote billionaire, right? This is the proof of the puppetism. This is the proof of controlled slavery. This is the proof. This man was a quote unquote a billionaire. He said, I thought, what'd he say? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. I thought that's what I grew up under, right? These people are so timid and soft and offensive, or evil, strong, and dominating, that if you say the wrong thing, they'll shut you down. If you want to learn a song, or if you want to teach somebody something, a child, you teach them in music form. If you want to learn something, you teach somebody and you memorize it in music form. If you got
I got so many scars, they tried to rip me apart, but I got so much heart, I got so much heart, I got so much heart. I got so many scars, they tried to rip me apart, but I got so much heart, I got so much heart, I got so much heart. I've been on my knees praying for some brighter days. I get tired of running around, cause this life a maze. I was lost, but somehow I found my way, and I'm about to light a fire that's gonna spark a change. When you mention time, put me up there with the greats. I was looking for the truth, it was right there in my face. If you hear just what I'm saying, then I know you can relate. Got a cramp in my side, but we gotta win the race. Just in time be the name, you running a little late. They don't like to conversate, they don't know just what to say. Every time I drop a verse, you know history was made. Try to push me out the way, let them know we here to stay.
If you got a what do you call that shit? If you got a essay you want to memorize, or some words you want to memorize for a test, you put it in rhyme form. You know, and that's how you, even in college they teach you that, because the brain works in rhythm, the brain works in rhyme, the brain is set up like that. That's why you see shit like in the Bible, it's all written in rhythm. It's written in parables and rhymes and riddles, because the mind works like that. If you,
I got so many scars, they tried to rip me apart, but I got so much heart, I got so much heart, I got so much heart. I got so many scars, they tried to rip me apart, but I got so much heart, I got so much heart, I got so much heart.
if you know the psychology of the mind and you understood how the mind worked, all you have to do is create some type of new sound or new sound and put a message on the sound, and you got them. You got them. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Music has got us so fucked up, y'all. Music has got us so messed up as a people. And it's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, one of the only places online where you're going to get some good truth, some real content that means something and make a difference to your life, man. Whether you're ready for it or not, man. Here we go, man. It's the
we gon' make it. I said we gon' make it. Enough of the hating, the false and the faking. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. I said we gon' make it. Enough of the hating, the false and the faking. We gon' make it. We living for the day. We don't worry about tomorrow. I'm trying to make a change, and they worry about popping bottles. Take it back where it started, but that's if you got a moment when your back's against the wall. Man, I swear it gets so long. They call me to the table, then they turn their back on me, and they try to flip the switch. Oh well, I'm back on it. They can say what they want. I'm just dropping facts on them, and they try to keep me down, but I bounced back on them, and I had to walk away. Hating, I don't condone it when you break it all down. Got more layers than the onion. When they came in to get me, I was sitting in the corner. Every time I dropped a verse, they always started on. We gon' make it. I said we gon' make it. Enough of the hating, the false and the faking. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. I said we gon' make it. Enough of the hating, the false and the faking. We gon' make it.
It's real serious and real it's real relevant and prevalent for our time. And I hate that it is, and I hate that it is, I hate that it is, but it is. You know, a lot of people have lost their minds over the recent years, you know. And I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not trying to trigger anybody. If people going through stuff, if people have been diagnosed with mental illness or whatever the case may be, a diagnosis is a prognosis, and it's not always a definite. You know, a diagnosis is a prognosis, and it's not always a definite. So I'm not gonna we're not gonna condemn y'all. We're not gonna if anybody's going through stuff, I'll give you big support, and you got my back, you know. I mean, I got your back, you know. So I understand that it's a real issue. So I'm not here to say that it doesn't necessarily exist. But I am here going to tell you that mental health is definitely something that is being how can we say it, spearheaded. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hold on. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. What's good, bro? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Why are you in here? What's good? What's good? I hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. I hope everybody's doing all right, man. Thank y'all so much.
They can't stop me cause I go so hard. They try to copy cause I go so hard. They can't top me cause I go so hard. They keep watching cause I go so hard. They can't stop me cause I go so hard. They try to copy cause I go so hard. They can't top me cause I go so hard. They keep watching cause I go so hard. I stay fly just like an eagle. You might think I was from Philly. Just in time, what's the dealie? Hold up, I don't think they hear me. I can't stop until it's over. Man, I swear I'm on a mission. They love me in the deep, like I started for the Pistons. Kids starving at the house, but they daddy with Da Vinci. Gon' call Willie Wonka, cause I got the golden ticket. Every time I drop a verse, they say, Tyme, you the illest. I expose them as a snake, and they got them in they feelings. They say I'm going crazy, but I don't have no prescription. When I take a look around, I don't see no competition every time I come around. Why they always start whispering $1 million worth of game, man, but I don't think they listening.
Media and shit like that targets young people. It has its target audiences, and hence the word target audience, because what do you do when you have a target? What is a target? A target is something that you're about to attack. A target is something that's sitting there and about to be attacked on or about to be struck. So the target audience is usually young.
They can't stop me cause I go so hard. They try to copy cause I go so hard. They can't top me cause I go so hard. They keep watching cause I go so hard. They can't stop me cause I go so hard. They try to copy cause I go so hard. They can't top me cause I go so hard. They keep watching cause I go so hard.
Just watching this TV and the media and the movies and shit today as it is, without having a perspective on it, just looking at it from a open point of view.
The sun came out, so what they gotta say? Today feel like a holiday. I keep going, there's no way that I can stop today. Dr. Tyme and I came in to operate. The sun came out, so what they gotta say? Today feel like a holiday. I keep going, there's no way that I can stop today. Dr. Tyme and I came in to operate. They say I go bananas, better watch out for the pill. Around here, I'm the king of the hill. Open wounds that only time can heal. When you shock the world, you don't know just how to feel. They call themselves an artist, but the artist disappeared. They ain't expect for me to make it, you can tell them that I'm here. I dared to be different, I was voted by my peers. How I come up with them bars, I've been doing this for years. Couldn't let it hold me down, so I'm conquering my fears. When you hear Tyme verse, man, it always give you chills. I never disappoint, man, I always keep it real. We dropped it back to back, and they couldn't believe their ears. Wish we did it again, man, just like Britney Spears. It's not what it seems, man, it's all how it appears. Everybody know my name, man, I could've played them cheers. And I was the Fresh Prince, now I'm more like Uncle Phil.
If you can't see that this shit is dramatically more negative, more
The sun came out, so what they gotta say? Today feel like a holiday. I keep going, there's no way that I can stop today. Dr. Tyme and I came in to operate. The sun came out, so what they gotta say? Today feel like a holiday. I keep going, there's no way that I can stop today. Dr. Tyme and I came in to operate.
It's extremely definitely gonna have an effect on your mental. Since the beginning of time, all movies, TVs, and propaganda and forms of media and shit like that have affected us as a people. You go back to, I'm still in the 90s, right? Remember the days when Beavis and Butthead came out? You know, it's always been violence in cartoons, Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny. It's always been violence in cartoons. It's always been racism. It's always been innuendos and stuff like that, right? But it was more, like I said just a second ago, an innuendo. Most of the shit that we grew up watching that was like negative or had some type of edginess to it, it was more like a slick shot. They snuck it in. It wasn't more like boom right there in your face. It was like,
the sun came out, so what they gotta say? Today feel like a holiday. I keep going, there's no way that I can stop today. Dr. Tyme and I came in to operate. The sun came out, so what they gotta say? Today feel like a holiday. I keep going, there's no way that I can stop today. Dr. Tyme and I came in to operate.
We snuck in a little sneak shot. We snuck in a satire joke with some pollution in there. Like they snuck it in, right? And it's almost like, if you pay attention to the history span, it was almost like they were inching it in more and more and more. You know, is the reason why they have these right here, the parental advisory stickers. This whole parental advisory explicit content label was created because Two Live Crew's music was so vulgar and it was having such an effect on society that the masses, the government, the politicians, the power that be, they wanted to stop it, and they tried to stop it, but they took them boys to court. They took them to court.
If you're not talking about no paper, I call you in the morning. Big shot time, I'm confused with Robert Ory. They didn't wanna hear the other side of the story. They call me just in time, so you gotta get up early. You not talking about no paper, I call you in the morning. Big shot time, I'm confused with Robert Lurie. They didn't wanna hear the other side of the story. They call me just in time, so you gotta get up early. The early bird get the worm, so I'm trying to get it first. When I went against the grain, man, that only made it worse. I jumped out in the front with no time to rehearse, and they know me everywhere. Shout out to my homie Smurf. I hope that day is ready, cause I'm coming with the works. And I think they envy me, I can tell by how they smirk. They signed up for the package cause it come with all the perks. And I chose to keep it real, but that's just for what it's worth. I'm praying for the babies, they don't even go to church. Why they mad at me? Man, I guess the truth hurt. And I think they get sicker every time I drop a verse. If you not talking about no paper, I call you in the morning. Big shot time, I'm confused with Robert Lurie. They didn't wanna hear the other side of the story. They call me just in time, so you gotta get up early. You not talking about no paper, I call you in the morning. Big shot time, I'm confused with Robert Lurie. They didn't wanna hear the other side of the story. They call me just in time, so you gotta get up early.
And they had to settled out in court, and they said, okay, we can't stop you due to freedom of speech, but what we will do is put a personal limitation sticker on there so we can limit the amount of people that get to your music.